So boys and girls, it's Friday the 24th of May, I'm your host Thomas Adams and this is the GameZone News Recap. Our top story of the day is not necessarily groundbreaking but should make Sony fans happy. In today's Metro newspaper for the rainy old UK, there is a lovely advert for the PlayStation 4 that states that the PS4 is coming this year. Now there was a little concern with fans as the original press event mentioned that the PS4 should be due out this holiday 2013, and after which they did decline to comment on whether this applied to Europe as well. Luckily, some of our worries that the Yanks would be getting their hands on the next gen PlayStation are over. However, we are still awaiting the official statement with the release date for Europe, and hopefully this should be coming out during Sony's E3 presentation, where we should also see the actual console in its full glory. Yesterday, Warner Bros surprised the PC crowd with news that the Mortal Kombat Komplete Edition, that's complete, not complete, you know, it's a K instead of a C, will be coming out this summer, and today they've released a whole 2 screenshots that show us, well, they show us Mortal Kombat. While I have no problem with the PC release, I do wonder if it will feature any changes such as improved graphics options, FPS, that kind of crazy things, as well as extra content. Throw me a comment what you think about Mortal Kombat coming to the PC. On Wednesday's video I said that I was waiting for some more news in regards to the whole pre-owned fee and stuff relating to that with the Xbox One, and today's news looks and feels quite good. Now, we originally reported that there will be a £35 activation fee for pre-owned Xbox One games, and we've just got an update from the lovely guys at Eurogamer who had spoken to a high-ranking UK industry source, and he has said the following: the consumer won't be paying the £35 activation fee for the used Xbox One game, but instead the retailer will be paying the fee. Therefore, you will only be paying whatever the retailer has charged you for the actual pre-owned game. On one hand, this means that pre-owned games won't be mega cheap anymore, and that we've got no idea if this is a flat fee for any pre-owned game, whether it came out a year ago or yesterday, for the Xbox One of course. However, on the other hand, I quite like this, as £35, I hope that some of it goes to the publishers and developers and doesn't just get eaten by Microsoft, because this could work as some sort of royalty type thing, and this could help solve the problem behind pre-owned sales taking up large chunks of profits from the developers. Overall, it seems like good news to me. Our last story of the day involves the next Need for Speed known as Rivals. Yesterday they released a lovely looking trailer that states that the footage is actually from in-game, and I must say it looks quite nice. Additionally, yesterday Ghost Studios spoke about how Need for Speed Rivals blends single player with multiplayer with something they're calling All Drive. Basically, the player will be able to seamlessly connect to other players and populate their world, and they will populate their world, and you just see players everywhere. However, for those of you who are a bit antisocial and don't want to see other players crashing into walls or being annoying or anything like that, there isn't actually a single player option, but instead you can play the game in private mode, from which I assume no one can join apart from your friends if you allow them. Remember that you can check out the latest news on www.gamezone.com. I have been your host Thomas Adams, and this has been the News Recap.